you address the tenor of your game, how you felt coming in tonight, and how you seemed to demand the ball at certain times, especially in the second quarter when you got a bunch of free throws?
Just wanted to be as aggressive as possible. Obviously, I started off the game, taking a bunch of shots, but I just understand, and I think we all understand that for us to win, I have to be aggressive, and that doesn't mean shooting every shot. It means attacking, creating for others. Involving my teammates, doing everything we pace. Then that's the main thing, whether it's dribble handoffs and, me attacking and finding guys and, looking for my shot too. So, they got a momentum in that second quarter. And, the best way to always stop a momentum is, can post up. That kind of slows the pace down, especially they were trying to go up and down quite a bit in that second quarter, with the fans going behind them. So I just want to make sure, in those situations, you don't want to play at their pace. You want them to play at our pace. So I got a couple trips to the free throw line, and, defensively, we did a better job of, slowing them down.
And can you address it? Do you think that, number one, this was a statement game for you, and number two, that block in the fourth quarter was a statement play for you?
I didn't think I was very good tonight. I did miss a lot of easy ones that I usually make. That's a standard I have for myself, and I think I shot under 50% from the field. I know I take a lot of jumpers, but I always want to be as efficient as I can. So with that being said, like I say, for me, I thought it was an okay game. I think I can be, way better. I thought defensively as a team, we did a pretty good job, and we limited the three-point opportunities, and we contested every one of them. They didn't have a lot of, wide open looks. Like I said, for myself, just keep being aggressive and, try to be more efficient. And as, the series goes on, as every day goes on, hopefully start, to feel, better and better and better. The block, full quarter, you got to make, the little plays, and the whole series really, they had, 65 points in the paint. In that first game, and then we've, since I've come back, we've kind of limited those opportunities, and a lot of times they don't actually want to take any shots, at the rim. So, you try to do the best job possible to, interfere with what they want to do, and whenever I can block shots, especially in the fourth quarter like that, you never know. He makes that layup, and they get some momentum and they start believing. But a play like that, it kind of drains the energy from the crowd, from themselves, and I thought it was okay.
Joel, you've been saying on Tyrese a lot to be aggressive, and tonight he rewarded you guys with his best game of the series. Talk about his impact today and just how great it is to see him kind of come out of his shell and have that big game that you guys have been keeping him aggressive so he can have a game like this.
He needs it. Obviously, like I always say, being aggressive doesn't mean taking all the shots. It's about attacking with force, making sure you get the best looks possible for yourself, and creating for your teammates. And I thought tonight he played with a purpose. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew when to attack and when to involve everybody else, and that's what we need from him. Attacking, being aggressive, and also being efficient doing so. But no, it's not over. We got to get one more. All of us, we got to show up and we got to do our job.
Hey, Joel, after Game 3, in your own way, you were really probing the guys to bring their own game, their game to it. And Tobias said that, like, right from the beginning of training camp, you've been more assertive in your leadership. Is that kind of how you look, guys, formed coming into this game tonight?
Yeah, man, they know it. You know, we've been doing this for a while, and you know, coming in here, Game 5, you gotta do whatever it takes. You know, and sometimes, you know, we're all human beings, and sometimes you need to be reminded, myself included. Sometimes I need, you know, people around me to remind me, you know, the job I got to do. For example, you know, PJ the other night. You know, so you know, that's the way I lead, by, you know, pushing my teammates, you know, positively and negatively too. You know, they just gotta understand, like, you know, you know, we just got the best interest at heart. You know, we just trying to win. Whatever it takes to win, that's what we're gonna do. So I only care about one thing, is winning. We got a pretty good chance after winning, you know, this game, you know, in front of our fans. Got to jump on them, you know, just like tonight, from the start. Got to send a message and got to be aggressive offensively and defensively.
Hey, Joel, two questions in one here. But first off, defensively, what were you guys able to do tonight to get them out of rhythm and particularly limit the kind of their secondary scoring role players like Al and Malcolm and Derek from having success? And also, what's it going to take to close them out and get over the hump against this team?
I think one of the key things is that we scored. So they had to play a lot of times against our half-court defense, and our half-court defense is pretty good. And I think they know it too. That's why a lot of times they're trying to push the pace a little more just to get in transition and get easy baskets. So I thought, you know, we've done a pretty good job, you know, in the half court. So, you know, going into, you know, next game is the same thing. You know, got to be aggressive, got to jump on them, got to be as physical as possible. Tonight, I thought we made a bunch of dumb plays. You know, we allowed them to, you know, get to the free throw line a lot. Especially JT, with, you know, he's always throwing his arms up, you know, down every single time he drives to the rim. So you gotta, you know, get away from bridging, and I'm always coming anyway. So just let me do my job of protecting the rim. So I thought we made a lot of mistakes, you know, in that part. But for the most part, you know, we guarded the ball. Like I said, we limited the three-point attempts, and you know, and the only way to do that is, you know, by guarding your own man and keeping your own man in front of you, so you don't force yourself into rotations. And I thought, you know, all the guys, you know, everybody that played, you know, especially like D-House, someone who hasn't played, you know, a lot the whole season, and in the playoffs, you know, to just come in and be ready to give us what it did was huge for us.